So yeah, I am 28 weeks pregnant right now with twins, and I have to say the novelty has kind of worn off at this point. Now, I love the fact that I'm pregnant with twins. Totally grateful for that. Really happy, love the babies, think it's awesome, and I get all of that. I get all of that. You know, sometimes though, I feel like people aren't totally honest all the time and they just sugarcoat things. And I find it really refreshing when people are just real and say how they really feel. And I'm gonna say how I really feel, because some people just love being pregnant. They love it. And I was 100% expecting to love being pregnant, especially when I found out I was having twins. I thought, this is so magical. I'm gonna love this so much. And it's kind of worn on me a little bit. So I'm gonna share with you at 28 weeks why some of that magic has disappeared and why I'm not such a big fan of being pregnant at the moment. First of all, I'm pretty dependent on my husband for things that I don't want to have to depend on him for. First of all, pretty disgusting. I had like a gross outbreak of warts on my feet. Really disgusting, I know, terrible, ew, whatever, but it happened. I have warts on the bottom of my feet and I can't reach my feet. What to do? I say, Andrew, can you help me with my warts on my feet? And he's nice enough to help me, but it's not really what I want to have to ask my husband to do. Pick up my feet and treat my warts. I don't really like that he has to treat the warts on my feet. Similar to that, clipping my toenails, can't reach my toes, he's got to clip my toenails. Ew. I don't like that he has to do that, but he doesn't have to do it all the time. I'm okay with them growing out a little bit, I guess, but that's also something, no thank you. Ew, but it has to be done and he has to do it. I've also reached the point at the chiropractor where I can't sit up from a lying down position by myself. He's this little petite, fit guy, and I know he's strong, but I feel like this huge whale, and I lay down on the table, and then I can't get up, and he's like, oh, I'll help you. And I feel like I pull him flying, that way when I yank on his arm to sit up. Yeah, I used to be able to sit up on my own. Now I'm a beached whale and I need some help. I'm gonna really try to get around being dependent on my husband for shaving my legs, but it might have to happen. But I did find a little thing on Amazon that's like a razor extender that I'm gonna try that before I try Andrew, because poor thing should not have to be shaving my legs. So being dependent is annoying, and I wasn't really expecting all of that so soon. I'm gonna make this next one quick. Peeing all the time is just so disruptive. That's all I'm gonna say. So disruptive. I know a lot of people say that, yeah, you get used to being so exposed when you're at the doctor's office and it just happens, you're pregnant and you gotta feel comfortable and whatever with just being so exposed. I'm not really to that point yet. I still don't feel like, yeah, I totally like everyone here seeing everything that I've got going on. I don't really like that. And I especially didn't like when the doctor one day said he needed to test me for group B strep and pulls out a Q-tip and didn't put it in my ear. This next one is a little bit, I feel kind of bad about feeling the way I feel about this, but the excessive weight gain is a hard pill to swallow. And not just weight gain, but like visible weight gain, not just in my midsection, like my legs, my arms, my face, my back, and my stomach. It just, everything getting bigger. I feel so conflicted because I know it has to happen, and I'm so, I guess, vain, that I really have had a hard time seeing everything just like expand that isn't my stomach. Like, I get my stomach has to grow, but just feeling like everything has grown, it's just a tough pill to swallow. Then I go to the doctor, and every time, like gaining big amounts of weight, every time I go to the doctor, it just doesn't feel like something I want to see. And then I feel bad about that. Like, Ellen, how vain can you be? You're having twins. You're going to gain a lot of weight and you'll lose it. And then I feel bad about feeling the way I feel. But I don't like how much weight I'm gaining. It's just, I don't like it. And the stretch marks. I thought I was going to be able to get through this pregnancy with no stretch marks. Some people do get through a pregnancy without stretch marks. And nope. They're creeping up. They're creeping up fast. They started small on my side, and I thought, you know what? Hey, I can deal with the side stretch marks. Not a big deal. But the side stretch marks have just, expanded to my back and then a little bit onto my front. And then I noticed the other day that under my bump, the stretch marks are starting to creep up. And it's all part of the process, and nothing I can do to stop it. I'm moisturizing, just like people say, but that's not really stopping the stretch marks. So it's okay. It's all part of the package, but it's not my favorite part of the package. And any other mom of twins, of single, of more than two, I'm sure you would agree that the worry and the angst begins while they're in utero. It's not when they're born that you start worrying. You're worried from the jump while they're still in the womb. Everything worries me. Every single time I have to go in for an ultrasound, which is so frequently because I'm having to, I get so nervous. I worry, you haven't kicked me in the past half an hour. Like, what's going on in there? Where are you? A day I took Tylenol PM accidentally, and I thought I was going to lose my mind. Called the doctor. Did I just really harm my baby because I took something that had Benadryl in it and I didn't mean to? And it was okay. A time I ate a deli meat sandwich and I didn't microwave the deli meat, and I was like, I totally forgot to microwave my deli meat. Should I even have had deli meat in the first place? Even if it was heated up? I don't know. When I wake up on my back in the middle of the night accidentally, and I'm like, oh my gosh, did I cut off the blood supply to the babies? Are you moving? Come on. Move, because I'm scared that I just did something really bad to you. Just feeling responsible for not one, but two babies inside of you. And if you do something wrong, it directly affects them. That worry is just gonna keep growing and just gonna get stronger. But oh my gosh, the weight of, no pun intended, but the weight of carrying two babies is very, very worrisome. And I sure do miss sleeping on my stomach. I have my cozy bump, and I love my cozy bump. I could marry my cozy bump because it lets me lay on my stomach. But there's nothing like actually falling asleep just flat on your stomach, and that's a trivial, small, stupid thing to be annoyed about. But I'm kind of annoyed about it. Does anybody else's skin physically hurt? Up at the top of my bump, my skin recently, the whole layer of skin, outside and it feels like the inside, just aches. My skin aches. And just pretty much being too tired to live just gets to me. It's fun, relaxing, and being, lazy and a slug and not doing anything, I guess. But I also would really like to do some things. And I would like to feel like myself and to have some energy and live my life. And I just can't. I am too tired to live. The pain is so bad. The back pain that then turned into the lower back pain that then turned into the hip pain, the knee pain, the feet pain, the skin pain, emotional pain, worry, angst, lots of pain. Now, one of the things that's hardest also is not being able to breathe out of my lungs or out of my nose. Who would have thought that congestion was a side effect of pregnancy, but it is. Lots of people, prepare you for having your mental health suffer during pregnancy and after pregnancy, and maybe your physical health suffering. But does anybody talk about your dental health? That has got to be the one that's suffering the most for me. Why? Because I'm gonna be honest. I don't brush my teeth after every tum I take in the middle of the night. I don't. I brush my teeth 2 to 3 times a day, but I don't brush my teeth 5 to 6 times a night. I should, I know, but I don't. And the last thing is just wishing I loved it. I wish I loved being pregnant. So many people do. So many people just feel their absolute best being pregnant. And I thought, like I said, I thought I would be one of those people. I fully expected to love being pregnant and being pregnant with twins. I feel like disappointed in myself that I'm done with it. Totally done. But I know I can't be done at this point because they've got to stay in there a little bit longer, and that's what's best for them. And I should really only care about what's best for them and not what's best for me. And I do care about what's best for my babies, and I will do what's best for my babies. But okay, but I do like to focus on the positive, and I don't want to dwell on the negative. Pregnancy is magical and beautiful and wonderful, and I'm grateful for it. Just a couple things kind of get under my skin. Okay, but now let me show you my nice big bulbous baby bump. Okay, that's it for today. I promise I do actually really feel grateful for being pregnant, but maybe if somebody else out there is feeling some of the things I'm feeling, we could just have a little moment to bond. Maybe that's nice. I don't know. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.